Are you wondering what's going on inside the 2024 Mazda CX-90? Well, so are we. Let's take a look. The CX-90 is a brand new 3-row SUV and Mazda's biggest, most luxurious offering to date. 8 trims are available starting at $37,845. A few of those 8 trims can move 8 people, something not all its competitors can say. The pricier trims offer reclining captain's chairs in the middle row and seating for either 6 or 7 folks. The 6-passenger option gives everybody a nice amount of space to spread out. We'll talk more about the different seat layouts later. The driver's seat has 8-way power adjustable with lumbar, and top trims add 2-position memory. Front seats are heated on the preferred trim and up, and the top grade gets heating and ventilating both in the front seats and the second-row captain's chairs. There are second-row retractable sunshades to help keep back passengers happy on all but the base model. A long roofline gives all 3 rows a good amount of headroom. Rear legroom is 39.4 inches in the center row and 30.4 inches in the way back. That's a fair bit less than the Kia Telluride's 42.4 and 31.4 inches. The third row seats themselves are supportive though. The infotainment system is intuitively controlled by a knob and some shortcut buttons in the center console. The display starts out as a 10.25-inch screen while higher trims get a 12.3-inch screen. The display functions as a touchscreen only when using the standard Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. That might be confusing, but it makes sense if you think of the car interface and the smartphone interface as separate environments. You'll get used to it though, we promise, and it probably helps keep fingerprints off the screen for longer anyway. Wireless phone charging and integration is available on the higher trims. The tri-zone automatic climate control is easily accessed through physical switches in the center of the dash. There's also a volume knob next to the infotainment controller in the center console. An 8-speaker audio system comes on the lower CX-90 models, while the mid-range and higher models feature a 12-speaker Bose surround system. Every CX-90 gives the driver a genuine leather-wrapped steering wheel. Seat coverings run the gamut from leatherette on base models to real leather on higher trims, with supple Napa leather and quilted stitching on the priciest versions. There are some nice interior color choices too, with unique wood trims. Soft touch material accents and dash stitching inspired by Japanese bookbinding techniques come on some interior options, the kind of stuff that's way above average in the segment. Varying degrees of ambient lighting come on many of the models as well. Overall, the interior strikes a pleasing balance between the minimalist design trend and accessible controls. Plus, it looks and feels more premium than anything else in its class. The CX-90's big exterior dimensions are more for accommodating its inline powertrain than providing great interior space. The cargo room math comes out to 14.9 cubic feet with all the seats up, 40.1 behind the second row, and 75.2 with the second row folded. That's all on the low side for the class. What the CX-90 lacks in space, though, it makes up for with flexibility. There are 4 different ways to play seat arrangement Tetris. Depending on the trim, the second row can be either a 60-40 split folding and sliding bench, or 2 captain's chairs. Most models then have typical 60-40 split folding seats in the third row, but some have a 50-50 split folding third row. With so many choices, there's bound to be something that works for everyone.